Hello and welcome to things I find interesting that happened today in the past, aka Tifitht Itp. This show is all about the events that occurred today in years past, both recognized by actual historians, but mainly things I personally find intriguing enough for me to bring to you. The source of this information comes from the smart device application on this day, the icon of which can be seen as cutoff prevention at the beginning and end of each episode. The music in the background is Breathed by Glude, which I found on the YouTube channel No Copyright Sounds. For links to the app, music, and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar. Anyway, on with the show! Today is Wednesday, aka Wednesday, April 6, 2016. In 2011, in San Fernando, Tamaulipas, Mexico, over 193 bodies were exhumed from several mass graves made by Los Zetas. In 2005, Kurdish leader Jalal Talabani became Iraqi president. The next day, Shiite Arab Ibrahim al-Jafari was named premier. In 2004, Rolandas Paksas became the first president of Lithuania to be peacefully removed from office by impeachment. In 1998, Travelers Group announced an agreement to undertake the $76 billion merger between Travelers and Citicorp. The merger was completed on October 8th later that year, forming Citibank. Also in 1998, Pakistan tested medium-range missiles capable of reaching India. In 1974, Swedish pop band ABBA won the Eurovision Song Contest with Waterloo, thus launching their international career. In 1973, the Pioneer 11 spacecraft was launched. In 1968, a double explosion in the downtown district in Richmond, Indiana caused the deaths of 41 people and injury of 150 others. In 1965, the British government announced the cancellation of the TSR-2 aircraft project. Also in 1965, Early Bird, the first commercial communications satellite to be placed in geosynchronous orbit, was launched. In 1930, Gandhi raised a lump of mud and salt, declaring, quote, "With this I am shaking the foundations of the British Empire," end quote, thus beginning the Salt Satyagraha. In 1926, Varnia Airlines, route company of United Airlines, made its first commercial flight. Hello? Hello? What do you want? This phone number is on the National Do Not Call list. You will remove this number from your list or legal action will be taken. Do not call again. Goodbye. In 1924, the first round-the-world flight commenced. In 1917, during World War I, the United States declared war on Germany. In 1909, Robert Peary and Matthew Henson reached the North Pole. In 1896, in Athens, the opening of the first modern Olympic Games was celebrated, 1,500 years after the original games were banned by Roman Emperor Theodosius I. In 1869, celluloid was patented. In 1866, the Grand Army of the Republic, a United States patriotic organization composed of Union veterans of the American Civil War, was founded and lasted until 1956. In 1841, U.S. President John Tyler was sworn in 2 days after having become president upon the death of William Henry Harrison. In 1808, John Jacob Astor incorporated the American Fur Company. This action would later make him the first millionaire made in the Western Hemisphere. In 1793, during the French Revolution, the Committee of Public Safety became the executive organ of the Republic. In 1652, at the Cape of Good Hope, Dutch sailor Jan van Riebeeck established a resupply camp that eventually became Cape Town. In 1320, the Scots reaffirmed their independence by signing the Declaration of Arbroath. And in 1199, King Richard I of England died from an infection following the removal of an arrow from his shoulder. Births: Zach Braff, 1975. Deaths: Ray Charles, 2015. Mickey Rooney, 2014. And that concludes Tifitht Itp. For your dose of passive insanity, I am AO and you are you. Toodles! God dang phones.